Evening.
Brother Fallon should have come.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Loch Dyden for decades to come.
Last month you told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore.
I?
It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me, and then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out. Not for a fate weaver, it isn't. But that's just the problem. When I was young, I thought I could overcome anything. Now, I know otherwise. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fey alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deed. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse. Naturally, But it wasn't a hero's death, like I'd always assumed. It was a coward's death, old and alone. It was terrible. But I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know? I don't doubt your intentions. Just realize that we Fate Weavers have long accepted that the reason for some things were beyond our understanding. Not everyone would trust your intentions or your foresight. Your freedom means living with a lot of responsibility. I can't help you with that, but maybe this will help lessen the other dangers you face. Take it with my thanks. Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work. They took a big risk getting across Erethel undetected. All to attack one single objective. They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnoch. Smash it. The main entrance is heavily guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach. Straightforward and direct. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble.
This is the Three Lamps. Plague's put my own grey in the healer's care, but we're open nonetheless. He's sick, off at the healer's, poor duck. And while he is, I can make this...
Right then.
It's odd. The boggarts cleared out not long after you showed up. All right, all... Right.
Brother Fallon should have come. Astrid needs that medicine.
Brother Fallon should have come. Astrid needs that medicine.
Hello?
Anyone who's able serves in the militia. It's the only way.
Hello?
My father's got the cough. He's taken to bed.
My father's got the cough. He's taken to bed.
Oh!
Try this one! This is the front entrance. You'll face their strongest guards, so it's no place for subtlety. Find their I'll slip in the back and make sure none of them escape. I don't have an answer for that. I can't imagine what about you made Gadflow send his troops across the continent. His army is locked in a siege in Cluricon, but small groups sometimes make their way to Erithal. I don't think they've ever been this far inland. Just go inside and find those scrying mirrors. Don't worry, I'll be coming along to help. Good luck. I'll see you inside.
I've never killed a mortal.
Time to perish.
Tear not desires your tear not. Faith of death.
Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself? We children of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty, prey and predators, life and death. All serve the sun. You children of dust do not know your place. You come into our land, and you don't know when to die. You shall learn. In time, all mortals will know the might of Gadflow. All mortals end.
At least the Tawatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king. If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you might just have a chance. You're doing well so far. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. For all I know, you've already met her in the House of Ballads. But it sounds like she's the only lead now. We should be able to get out this way.
Listen, all of you. As you
Mundane
dearly
don't belong in
heard,
fey
a
houses.
rare vacancy has occurred in the house of...
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so... Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time. The mortals in Goreheart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of men. Goodbye, A mortal is a pledge? Preposterous. Excuse me. You compete for Sagral's seat? Charmed. I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation. The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the farewell.
Glynel, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
Intriguing. And why would such a thing be revealed to a child of the...
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynel, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers. Lore Master Glynel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue. Lore Master Glynel, just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue. You haven't been around much, have you? The Tuatha have been pressing west from their home in Alabastra. Right now, they're only threatening be on your way.
You must be Lady Shear's friend. She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in it. But let's see this codex. The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you? Surely you have a part to play in some great tale. Perhaps you'll act as the chosen pawn or even the wisest fool. Few children of dust have ever had such an honor. Now, this is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom. I'm afraid I cannot. This simply cannot be the true Codex of Destiny. It must be nothing more than a very impressive forgery. It speaks of impossible things. Changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be treason. I would thank you to take your codex away from here. I will have no part in these lies. It had a meaning to it. Only its author could tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Glynel spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic. First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself. It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone. Nirelem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalentoth, at Cair Niralim. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see. You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Niralim and I have our disagreements. Good luck with Niralim, and ignore anything he says. Niralim is sure to be expecting you. Good luck with Niralim, and ignore anything he says about me.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Star. Care to toss some dice?
Another mortal, but not like the others. You are welcome here.
Come closer, little curiosity. The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead. Rest, Quickling, and I may study you. My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here. But I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight and protect them from the corruption that spreads in their kin to the east. I know your needs, but the predators circle Issa in her nest, and I cannot allow another. Issa's end has always been certain, buried beneath Prismere blades. I can only hold back. Where you tread, you mark all you touch. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener or a careless reaper? Yes, but will it be for the better? I cannot stop you from trying, but perhaps I can. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismere. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clans. You can change this fate. But to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat. Like your ally, Aelin Shear. She walks a deep and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the then I shall see who you are. If not, the troll matriarch and her brood await at Haxi. Their corruption burns my roots and threatens our future. Walk your path and watch your ally.
All the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of white, the pure, and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart.
I thought I'd find you here. That damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest. But I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me. I've never met Nash. Trolls and Dogwalfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Nerolim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. I've never met Nash. Trolls and Dogwalfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Nerolim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. I've never met Nash. And if she's so corrupted that Nerolim is nervous about her, let's not keep not. There's a time to talk and a time to fight. Be on your way. Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this deep. What are the two Arthur doing here?
Ready to die, dustling?
There's a time to talk and a time to fight. We need to keep moving. Be on your way. There's a time to talk and a time to be on your way. If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Dalentar. There's a time to talk and a time to fight. I've never met Nash, troll, and if she's so corrupted that Neuralin, be on your way.